here from Sherbrooke for the second haul. And actually, I realized, I told you last time that I had 3, but actually it's 4. We went to 4 different thrift stores. So this one was just beyond amazing. I never expected, last time I went there, I hardly found anything. But this time was crazy. I've been seeing a lot of people do beautiful journals with golden books, and I can't find them in my area. They're just not to be found, especially not the older ones. So I found this one. I found Snow White. I found this one here, which is the Pokey Little Puppy. Some of them, you know, you can see that they've been through a lot, but I kind of like that that with it, and the spine anyway, I'm going to do something with it. So then I've got my puppy, and the illustrations are just so cute. Look at that. So it's going to be a lot of fun doing these. I've got Old MacDonald. Then I found un ours à la mer. So there's actually some French ones. And look at the owl in the back. Isn't he cute? Then I found Poltron le Chaton. I think I had this one when I was a kid. I'm not quite sure, but he really, really reminds me of one of my books that I had when I was a little kid. So, I mean, you've got to love this little guy. Then I've got Chipmunks ABC. Then I found this one, which I almost missed. This at the time was sold at 49 cents, so you can imagine that it's been a while. This is Raggedy Ann and Andy, so I was super excited about this one. It even has one of those returned pockets at the back, so that's kind of fun. I've got Pinocchio. This one is more new, I guess, or hasn't been used much. It's Pictionary Dictionary. Then I found this one, this book. It's a Reader's Digest book, but I love the spine. I love the cover, and I think that's going to be a great journal. I found a bunch of different games. This one here is, you put 3 of these together and it makes a word. But you know me and game cards, I just love them. They can be used in all kinds of different things. This one is a game of probe. It has letters. You've seen me open one of those previously, so not something new. This one I have no idea really what it is. I guess I will see it when I open it up, but this is the back of the game board. So it looks like there's a lot of different cards and stuff in it, and it sounds like there's a lot of stuff, so I guess I'm gonna have a surprise when I do it. You know me, intense. I couldn't pass this up. Look at this cute one. Isn't it cute? And it opens up like this. So I thought it was going to be great to store some of the game pieces. Then I found this, which is Math et Motique. So it's also numbers, which is really fun. I have no clue about this game. I've never seen it. And I've told you how I like to use some comic books to actually make envelopes and stuff and include them, especially in the journals that I make about games and such. And this one had no cover, so I won't feel bad destroying it. It's a lot harder for me to destroy a book like this if it has a cover and it's in beautiful condition. A lot harder. Then I found this one here, and the illustrations are beyond amazing. So imagine the beautiful backgrounds I'm going to be making with this. I mean, check this out, guys. It's just stunning. Check out this one. I mean, look at the colors. This is going to be so much fun to tear apart. Then I found this here, which I was very excited. The spine is not in good condition, but I really don't care. I'm going to use the cover anyway. I remember seeing those books when I was little, so it brings back memories. And it's basically a lot of the golden books, but it's many of them within the same book. But so you have all the beautiful illustrations of different of the golden books. So I figured that the illustrations could be very fun in a journal. And there they had, like, it was an incredible deal for all the kids' books, so I had to get them. I got this here, which is a game, and, you know, I include those in my ephemera packs, and I include them in my journals and stuff. So it's all kinds of different games, and I just thought it was fun. And then there's this one here, which has some really fun little illustrations. And I'm always trying to find stuff to put on my ETCs and stuff, and on smaller journaling piece. So I figure not all of them are nice, but there's a lot of really fun little pictures. I mean, look at that cute little rabbit. You know how my stepmom just adores rabbits, and I usually try to make her a journal. So guess where that one might be going. So there's all kinds of stuff like that. And then I found 2 boxes of Charivari, and those have a ton of different game pieces. It says actually there's 800 cards of 200 words. So, I mean, you can't go wrong with this. It's going to be a lot of fun to use. That's not all. There's still more. So, I've been seeing people do tassels, and I want to make some, but I don't have any fabric. And I just had the idea that maybe I can use some silk scarf or different scarf and cut them up and use those to make tassels with the different fibers I've got. I've got a lot of fibers, but I don't have any material. So I found all of these, and they were really cheap. So I'm going to wash them, and I'm going to use them to put on, to make the tassels. So I was very, very excited about this find. I've been looking for them, but they're usually pretty expensive, and at that place it was really, really cheap. And you can see the beautiful colors, and I tried to find colors that would go together. Then my husband found this here, which is a movie. It's a Quebec film, and he figured it's an older movie, and we're trying to get my kids to watch older movies. So this should be fun to make them discover this. Then I found the tiniest little dominoes. I mean, guys, those are so tiny. I can't open it up. I just want to share with you how tiny they are. And by the way, I have to thank my husband, who's super tired after all this shopping spree, and he's actually holding the camera so I can share it with you guys, and I can actually start putting it together so that I can bring it back to Montreal with me. So look at this. Look how tiny those little dominoes are. Aren't they just adorable? These would be perfect little charms, and so that's why I got them. And then I found all kinds of different cards. Beautiful little cards. Another little game. My husband bought 2 books. And 4 more packs of cards. So that's it for this one. But there's 2 more, so see you next week. Bye, everyone.